What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Pizza McRae. Now today I'm here to bring you a Klay Thompson type build. So of course for his position, we're gonna make him a shooting guard, handed, left to right, whatever you beat your meat with. It's up to you. Jersey number, same, up to you. Put whatever number you want. Now the thing that I think is overlooked by Klay Thompson, about his skill set is, he's the best catch and shoot player to ever play in NBA history. There's no debating. I don't care what nobody says. He set records. Dropping 70 points with 3 dribbles, 5 dribbles in 2 games and all this stuff. He makes the most points with the least amount of dribbles, and he's known for that. But he's also known for his defensive ability. I think it's overlooked though because of how great of a shooter he is. So for the skill breakdown, we're going to select the one where it's defensive and shooting for half and half the pie chart. For the physical profile, we're going to select the first one so we can maximize the speed and maximize acceleration. Now when we set the potential, man, there's a bunch of different ways you can build this build. I'm going to build what I think is the most effective, where it makes him a two-way sharp basically. So we're going to maximize his shooting off rip. This is a no-brainer, so you can maximize your shooting badges. We're going to come down here, maximize your perimeter defense, maximize your lateral quickness, your steal, and then we only have 8 right now, but then you can go ahead and do your block. That puts you at 15 defensive badges, which is very, very solid. You get Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame pickpocket, and we can even come down. You could just put all of them here. And look at you, you're looking at 21 defensive badges, but I think that's too much. You're not gonna have nothing nowhere else, so we're gonna leave it just like that and keep the 15 for now. So we're gonna come up here, we're gonna maximize close shot, maximize driving layup, and maximize driving dunk. That gives us 4 finishing badges, and then we're gonna come up and bump this up to a 40, just so we can get 6 finishing badges. Now we have 84 points left, and I need some playmaking in them. So I'm gonna maximize my pass accuracy, maximize my ball handle, and we're gonna bring the post moves up until we get all the way done. So now you're looking at 6 finishing, 18 shooting, 11 playmaking, and 15 defensive badges. Now this is a very, very solid build. Some people might want more finishing, but you don't really need that many finishing badges if you ask me. If you put the badges correctly, finesse the badges correctly, this is a very, very solid build. It can shoot, it can play defense, it can play make, it can drive, it can do everything that you want in a shooting guard. So body shape defined. I've heard rumors, man, that this does have some type of effect on your player, but I've not found anything like statistical that proves that it is. So I'm just gonna leave it at whatever it may be. So for the height, we're gonna leave him at 6'5". Putting him at 6'6", I don't want to take nothing down. You lose more than you gain. You only gain +1, you lose like -12, -15. So we're gonna keep him at 6'5", so we don't lose nothing. Everything keeps the same. For the weight, we're gonna bring it down to 182. I think I made him 182. Wingspan, of course, it's a double whammy. You can maximize, you can put him all the way down so you can gain more shooting, or you can put him all the way up and gain more steal, but you lose shooting. And a 76 3-point is still solid, but normally for my shooting builds I put him all the way down, but for this build I'm gonna keep it like this. So I get +2, and I lose -2 on my steal. So 78.9 is what I'm gonna keep for my wingspan. Now this is where it gets a little, this is very, very preference. You can have the lockdown defender to maximize. Of course, it helps you with your steals, helps you with your blocks, helps you with defense. You can do shooting, or spot up shooting, but helps you with catch and shoot, which Klay Thompson is. Playmaking, I don't think you should do playmaking. You only have 11 playmaking badges, 12 I think you don't really need playmaking. And then shot creating. Now I don't think shot creating is good for this build either, just due to the fact of you're more defensive and catch and shoot. So with that being said, you don't have that many playmaking badges to get yourself open for shot creating, and vice versa. You don't have that many playmaking badges to have playmaking takeovers. So I don't recommend choosing these 2 takeovers. But for the spot up shooter or for the lockdown defender, it really just comes down to preference, man. I'm going to personally go with the lockdown defender because I like defense. I have 2 different glass cleaning locks, one that can shoot, one that can finish, and you've built a 2-way sharpshooter compared you to Ray Allen, Jaylen Brown, and Victor Oladipo. So I'm going to go ahead and test the build because I want to go ahead and show you guys the badge that you're going to want to equip on this build itself. Alright, so set for testing, this doesn't matter, okay? So for the finishing, like I was saying earlier, man, if you finesse these badges the right way, you really do not need, more than 3 badges, honestly. You put these 3 on and you are good. Contact finisher improves the ability to convert contact layups and dunks in traffic. And slithery finisher improves the player's ability to avoid contact when attacking the rim. Simple, done. And of course we have to have catch and shoot because this guy is known for his catch and shoot. This is the king of catch and shoot. And then we're gonna put Hall of Fame quick draw. So that's 6 badges. That's 6 badges remaining. Once you do this, now it gets a little preference. You can go corner special since Klay is known for shooting everywhere. But I'm gonna go silver for this. I'm gonna go green machine on Hall of Fame. So this is gonna be his badges. Catch and shoot, corner specialist, green machine, quick draw, and range extender. Go in and select. playmaking now, you know, me personally, I'm an unselfish player, so I always get badges like, you know, actually, I don't think you can get on this build. Okay, you can, never mind. But you know, I like getting diamond and stuff, but you can't even get on this build. But so I'm gonna go ahead and have unpluckable on gold, off rip, must need. I'm gonna have downhill on silver, bailout on silver, and quick first step silver, space creator silver. There we go. Defensive badges. Now this is automatically defensive leader, clamps Hall of Fame, pickpocket Hall of Fame, and then lightning reflexes. Oh, make it gold, and it's done. So this is what your badge is gonna look like. You know, this is a very solid build. You know, it doesn't have that many badges. You know, some builds that I've made have like 65 badges, 64 badges. This does not have that many. It has maybe 40 at max. I'm not gonna sit here and count it because I didn't go to college. But you know, this is not, you know, the maximize of you know, this is just what the build is going to be. It's not necessarily badge wise, it's the build itself, man, because 15 badges on a shooting guard is just deadly if you ask me. But you know, if you're new to the channel, man, be sure to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. It's your boy PG Maker 8000, and I'm